Hey, I'm gonna do the memory video. Um, I'm starting up in the top room. This room's ready for paint. Basically, you can see it's got the trim, caulked, primed. The ceiling looks pretty good. It was an absolute bitch for this guy to finish. Nobody has the talent to do it perfectly smooth, but it looks pretty good. This is the paint spectrum. On the far right of my screen is the Christmas white, and then the one next to it on the top is classic gray, and below that is silver sage, and to the left is dove white. Next to the kind of stark white, and this one over here on the far left is just a repeat, so I was trying to get paint off the roller. But the stark white of the primer, you can see how yellow dove white is compared to the primer white, which is kind of, I guess, an untinted white. And then Christmas white is a little deeper, kind of blue white. But I don't know. I'm gonna bring these samples home along with the other swatch samples or whatever you call them, and you can kind of look at them in person. But if I had to guess, well, I'll reserve judgment. Anyway, so this room needs to be painted. Only the closet is just still primed. I need to do a little work in that. But so anyway, so got to paint that. Got the 2-inch trim on the floorboards here, and pretty much did nothing in this bathroom. But you can see, let's see if the trim around the slider, and then let's see. Oh, that's better. What am I doing here? You can see still working on that. They're primed. Need to finish a couple of these slats, fill in the nail holes, sand a little bit more, blah, 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 but that's better. See the baseboards. And see what else. Oh, I was gonna show you. So this is on the left is on the left is the the right is classic gray. No. Oh, on the right is silver sage, and the left is classic gray. And then you can see just the primed trim. So if you were to have like a white, you can see kind of how that would contrast on the trim. My take is, unfortunately, even though this trim looks good and all the door trim could look good, I think I'll show you downstairs that the baseboards get a little off, and it's probably best to obscure them. Or maybe we just do that with the downstairs baseboards if you want to, but I think an opportunity is with these 2x4 screen, if you wanted to do a color that kind of complements or is like darker tint, but still looks good with the family, I would recommend doing these vertical slats on the stairs, both upstairs and downstairs. This wall is kind of sanded and more secure. Should be real close to ready for wallpaper, I guess. I'm not an expert as to how you hang wallpaper on paneling. These are the steps, black. They look really good. They do collect dust, but it's also been kind of dusty in here. Just the construction dust. I've been constantly trying to keep up with it, but missing a few of these, but I have these back. All of this stuff is not just tacked up with little brad nails anymore. It's all screwed in, and gonna, in between, it will be finished out a little bit more like this and caulked in so that ugly line disappears there. You can see the black beams. The shiplap is all finished up to the top everywhere and down to the bottom everywhere now. It's straight, looks really good on the downstairs floor. Just taking measurements to try to figure out the roofing material for this section. And you can see like the 3-inch baseboard looks pretty good there. Fits pretty snug, pops out kind of evenly, and you can see the cabinet cut. So then it comes down here, and got this little, all this finished out in here, and so the baseboard still looks good. And like if you wanted to, I haven't wrapped it around this corner yet or around this wall, but would look good if you chose a paint color to offset it. But on the other side, it starts out the same. You've got this 3-inch base that fits nicely in there, and then the subfloor just takes a big old wave, and I currently have it open, but it's about an inch wider gap. So if I keep extending that same 3-inch baseboard, all of a sudden you've got this diverging line and gap. I haven't figured that out yet. I'll probably have to rip a special piece. My point is though, I'd much rather have that match the wall color so it doesn't draw any attention to like a different color diverging line. The other thing I was gonna mention is if you look back at the video of the bedroom upstairs, like that thin wall trim, I just don't see, definitely not painting the cove molding. You know, it's a bit wavy, and it would kind of make the room feel smaller, like it's wrapped in a cage. You can see the black beams, and then also, I guess the line of cabinets. You know, that's this little angle cut thing here really worked out well because you have 4 feet, kind of like a modern kitchen in between, and then lots of little things like this looks really good now. But all these cabinet faces and storage just off that sort of unusable space. So that's kind of the big hit. I have updated the measurements, and I know what to bring as far as the butcher block. You need to select which one, but we basically need 3 6-footers and 1 8-footer that I need to prep in Austin, or pre-prep in Austin. Washing machine's working now, awesome. Got this kind of trimmed out. I'm gonna figure something out that when I screw these in after we paint, to get some kind of a finished piece where the tube comes out and it kind of like hides that hole. I did get the measurements for the doors. This all looks the same, but it's been primed now. It's not just the dusty drywall, it's been primed and ready for paint, and then I've kind of cleaned all the details of like the overshot and on the wood and whatever. I didn't fix any of this stuff because you can see where the priming ends, because presumably there would be tile up here. And did almost nothing with the master. You get the black, looks really good. There's just, this is where I lived, so there's nothing really in here. Got to get those vanities. I mean, I got to prep them, so That's definitely the priority for coming next time, is the countertops and the vanities, and then anything else can be kicked down the... This is memory of the stuff I have back here. Gonna sort it out just a little bit more before I leave, but the wood supply, bike, refrigerator is unplugged. I guess I could do some stuff outside. So we're going with the matte black. Oh, we did this, gotta fix this a little bit more, but that seems to be working well, diverting water around the cabin. And, you know, hopefully the matte black roof will match. It looks like it matches nicely. It'll look really good if that comes down there with the rock and all of that's gone. Got the septic lid fixed, the filter added. It's a little more black in the front elevation that didn't quite get to the railing area yet. Gotta sand and fix that. Something I guess I can do when everybody's here, because it won't make the house a mess by working out there. Got to demo a couple of those boards to get the drip edge, not drip edge, shit, what do you call that? Whatever that thing is on the roof that connects to the house, the flashing. And then, yeah, you got the black door into there, and the other black beam coming out, and black beam over here. And I guess that is all for now. I can't remember if I missed anything, but I've got the measurements and I've updated the spreadsheet. I'll bring the test paint home, and we'll give it another go before you guys get here in August. Love you. Bye.